So here's another interesting question. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. If you haven't got it already, is it worth buying cheap? Now you may well be wondering, wait a minute Rob, you've clearly got lots of Modern Warfare 2019 videos on your channel. How can you kind of do a review now? Well, the reason is those videos you see are all from the PlayStation. And recently I got the Xbox Series S. And so I was thinking, should I buy Modern Warfare 2019 for the S? Because we're into a new Call of Duty anyway, with Cold War. We've got a new Call of Duty coming out in a few months' time. Is it just a waste of money? Then I was thinking, well, one of the main reasons to buy Modern Warfare 2019 would be because it uses the same engine as Warzone, and I'm kind of keen, once Warzone sorts itself out with the hackers and cheaters and things like that, to really get back into doing some more Warzone content, some more how-tos and tutorials. And because the engine in Modern Warfare 2019 is the same, you can kind of get yourself up to speed and back in the zone by playing Modern Warfare 2019. So I kept looking out for it on sale. Eventually it went on sale, and then I picked it up. Relatively cheap. I mean, the thing about Call of Duties, especially the ones done in the last few years, is that they never go really cheap, which is a real shame. Because if they, for example, put, say, starting with Advanced Warfare, if they put Advanced Warfare down to a 10-er, I know people don't like that game, but I really enjoyed it. If they put it down for a 10-er, I would buy that just to play the campaign and play against bots. Similarly with like the likes of Black Ops 3 and COD World War 2 as well. I would spend that sort of money to get it on the Xbox because I've got them on PlayStation. But back to the point in hand, if you were thinking about buying Modern Warfare 2019, should you buy it now? And the answer to that is sort of, depending on why you want to buy it. The problem with Call of Duties, especially Xbox Call of Duties at the moment, is because the player base is smaller, and it will always be getting smaller for an older Call of Duty, is the multiplayer isn't all that much fun a lot of the time. Because the people who are still playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 tend to be pretty damn good at it because they've been playing it for an awful long time. And so the average skill level is quite high. So if you come in as a casual player, you're probably going to get kicked around a lot. The other big problem with these Call of Duties from Modern Warfare 2019 and onwards is crossplay. And again, this is another problem for Xbox, because you can't turn crossplay off on Xbox, unlike you can on PlayStation. Which means that not only are you playing against skilled players who've been playing the game for a long time, you're playing against mouse and keyboard players. And you can see this in the lobbies. When you look at people's names, you can see the little PC icon and you can see the mouse icon. So it's like, well, wait a minute. How can you, as a casual player, compete against PC players who've been playing for a long time and are on mouse and keyboard? The answer is, it's tricky. You will get good games where you do well if you practice a lot and you learn the maps. But it can be difficult, and I can't wholeheartedly recommend buying Modern Warfare 29 for the multiplayer. In terms of this sort of gameplay you're seeing here, it's fun to get it to play a bit of this and also to play Ground War, because Modern Warfare 29 brought an awful lot of great things back to Call of Duty. It re-grounded the series. It's one of my favourite Call of Duties, if not my favourite Call of Duty of all time. As I say, we had Ground War, we had 32 versus 32, which is more Battlefield than Battlefield. And lots of people are still playing it. You can jump into a game and there's Harriers going over the top, there's airstrikes coming in. Absolutely fantastic. It had the first gunfights, the 1v1 and the 2v2 and the 3v3 gunfights, which are really, really good fun. So you can have a play around with those. I would say probably the biggest reason for buying Modern Warfare 2019 cheap is if you're very much into the Call of Duty campaigns. Because the campaign in 2019, Modern Warfare 2019, parts of it is very, very good indeed. It has some amazing levels where the graphics are just superb, cinematic almost. It kind of trails off near the end when it kind of gets into a little bit of standard Call of Duty, run through the levels, kill as many enemies as you can, run a little bit more, always be flanking, all that sort of stuff. But a lot of the levels are stand out and are superb. The There's also there's no zombies in this Modern Warfare 2019, but there is I forget what they call it now. There's like a challenge mode where you can go in. I've never really enjoyed that though. I'll probably say don't bother installing it. You need to play it with friends. You need to be very careful and figure out what you're doing. But I always found it very, very difficult. So to round things up, then, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, is it worth buying cheap? Not really for the multiplayer, but definitely if you want the campaign, and only if you see it going, I would say sub £30. If it goes sub £20, definitely buy it then. It's definitely worth buying it then. But the multiplayer will be very tough because it's cross-play against veteran players, but as I say, the campaign is good fun. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hope you found the video useful. If you have, hit like if you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.